Hi guys, this is Heather with Whippoorwill Creations, and today I am going to put these in. I already sewed one down. I'm going to quickly sew this off so that it doesn't come apart on me while I'm putting it in the bag. Okay. All right. So in the last video, I had said that I forgot to put those in. So I unsewed an inch and a half up, and just big enough so that I can stick this in here. It doesn't matter which way these go because they're both the same on both sides. So I'm just going to slide this in. And we'll see how this sewing machine goes over this big old pile. Oh, it's working pretty good. So I'm going to run over that one more time. Looks good. All right, let's do the other one. Hi, kitty. And this kind of a thing, I'm afraid to do a back stitch because I can't see where I'm going, so we're just doing a couple seams, which is the same thing as back stitching. You're just going forward both times instead of back and forth. All right. Now we need to do our bottom. So we've got two pieces here. This is the top. So I'm going to sew down the sides, 1/4 of an inch. I'm going from the fabric, not the fusible fleece. Oh, I don't need to do that on the bottom because we're going to cut that out anyway. All right, now we're going to do the same thing to this piece here. These are the lining pieces. Make sure that they're the same direction because it's a directional fabric. Match up my ends. Come on, get over. we do the other side. Perfect. Okay, now we want to measure 2 inches, and I got to make sure that I get this on the right. I'm just going to turn it right side out for now. So this is my bottom. So now I will, you see what I'm doing? Okay, there's my bottom. I'm gonna do a 2-inch. Oop, my pencil. I'm gonna do 2 inches from the edge. Just like this. I don't know if my pencil's going to show up or not. Barely. Let me grab another pen. You can use any old pen for this project, or I have a pencil here. Because it's going to get cut off anyway. All right, let's try for number 3. That's good enough. Now we're going to cut this. Is going to be a box pleat. So now instead of trying to do all of that finagling on the other one, we're just going to use this as a template. And make sure that you cut on the same edge. Got the bottom here and the bottom here. Just like that. Oops, don't break my needle. So now we will do the same thing to the lining. Well, this time I'm just going to fold it in half. And I can see from even on the back side the direction of the fabric. So I know that this is the top and this is the bottom. So lay this just like this. And cut. So now we can throw this stuff away. All right. Lining is set aside. Let's do the bottom. We need to find the center of our side. So I'm just gonna stick a pin on the center. I'm gonna stick a pin on the center of this one. Okay. So now we're gonna lay this in here right sides together. my right side's out on the bottom, and the bag is right side in. And this top piece is going to get attached to the bottom piece of the bag, backpack, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to put a pin right here, because it's easier to pin on either side of that pleat. And hopefully the bag is the same, the backpack is the same size as the bottom. So we'll find out. We'll get the other side here. And we'll give it a whirl and see if it fits. If it doesn't, not a problem. We just adjust our seam allowance on the bottom of this bag. Look at that. Perfect. Let me get a pin right here. Ouch. I'm bleeding. I gotta get that taken care of. We don't want blood on our backpack. Be very careful with these pins. They're very sharp. All right. Oh, I did get blood on there. Let me get that off. I'll be right back. I gotta go get some hydrogen peroxide. Hi, kitty. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the delay to get that. We don't want any blood on there. All right, let's finish pinning. No more blood, that's good. Need to put this on the outside because that's how we're going to sew this. Hang on one sec. This is awkward right here. I'm just pinning it off camera. Sorry, guys. All right, let's sew. Move this out of the way. Get my scissors out of the way. Gonna have a bulky seam. I don't know if I can get that. Come on. There we go. Stilettos are the way to go. Quarter-inch seam. Oh, it got away from me because it took my pin out. Got to reach in here, pull that. Hold that down. Okay, here we go. Sewing up the back part. Pull that. That's right, it's just thread, or just the fabric. There was not a whole lot of fusible fleece on that piece. This one though, get that down. Okay. Almost done. Okay. Now, before we do before I turn this right side out, I'm going to go ahead and sew this bottom. And then sew the box pleats. Oh, I missed a pin. Good thing I didn't hit it. So let's go ahead and sew this bottom piece up. Bottom seam. That started. Okay. Alright, now we have this hole here that we made, that 2-inch square. We're going to sew that shut. And that's going to give us our box pleats. So I'm just matching up my seam, and I'm pushing one seam allowance one direction and one seam allowance the other direction. And we are going to sew a 1/4 inch. And we're going to back stitch at the beginning and ending of this one as well, because we want to reinforce those corners. We don't want it to come undone over use or over time. Okay, that's one. One more. And then we can turn it up right side out and see what damage we did. I already did do damage because I forgot something else. So I will be taking out a couple spots on the top flap as well, because I got to put the strapping underneath that top flap. My brain is not with it today. Okay. Gonna turn it right side out so you can see the bottom of the bag attached to the bag. Here's the back with our hardware. That looks pretty sharp. I like it. There's the front. What do you think? Looks pretty sharp. Get all that thread out of there. You see? That looks good. You're going to be able to hold a lot of stuff in there. That's the inside of the bag without the lining. I think that looks pretty cool. All right. I will see you in the next video. Thank you again for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can, and click on the little bell so you can get notifications when a new upload is done. And be sure and like my Facebook page. I sound like a recording. So that your name can go into a drawing on December 1st, 2017 to win this bag. And thank you again for watching. See you next time.